are so happy that you guys are here. So, while you guys let's say our theme for today. The theme for today is microwave desserts. I'm making a mug apple cobbler, and I'm making a microwave brownie cookie. Okay, so while you guys are entering this live stream, we're going to sing you guys a nice one. Basma fıskırız harumda kamin. Aman be amane, aman be amane, aman be amane, aman be amane. Mengista silase, zere aleme, mengista silase, zere aleme. Mengista silase, zere aleme, mengista silase, zere aleme. Aman be amane, aman be amane. Amane, amane, amane, amane. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Amane, amane, amane, amane. Amane, amane, amane, amane. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Mengista silase, zale aleme. Okay. İcabir mesken, İcabir mesken, İcabir mesken, İcabir mesken. Lazi aderesen, lazi aderesen. İcabir mesken, lazi aderesen, lazi aderesen. İcabir mesken, İcabir mesken, İcabir mesken, İcabir mesken. İzah lazi aderesen, lazi aderesen. İzah vermezken, lazi aderesen, lazi aderesen. İzah vermezken. So now we're going to start cooking. So let's get started. So if you guys just came right now, I make our theme for today is microwave desserts, and I'm making a mug apple cobbler, and I'm making a microwave brownie cookie. Okay, so the ingredients for my mug apple cobbler is you're going to need 1 1/2 apples. You're going to need a half lime or lemon. I'm using lime. You're going to use you're going to need a 1/4 cup of milk, or you can use half and half or heavy cream, but milk is better. You're going to need about a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And you're going to need like a sprinkle of nutmeg, a 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And then for the biscuit cobbler, you're going to need cube butter or vegan cube butter. There is no substitute for vegan. If you want to do oil, that's not really a good choice because you can do either cube butter or vegan cube butter. You're going to need about 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 cup of flour. You're going to need about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch and salt and vanilla extract. What I'm going to need for my microwave brownie cookie, you're going to need a bowl, empty bowl, a spoon, a microwave safe plate, vanilla extract, about 2 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and about 4 tablespoons of flour. You're going to need about 1 teaspoon of baking powder, about 1 tablespoon of chocolate chips. That's optional, and you can put any other add-ons you'd like. You're going to need about a tablespoon of milk. You're going to need some oil and some salt. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add my flour into my bowl. I'm going to add my cocoa powder and my sugar. And I'm going to put a sprinkle of salt. And I'm going to mix it together. Because you can make as many cookies as you want, microwave cookies. It's actually very easy to make because it's gonna be in the microwave, and you don't need to bake the cookies. Okay, so what are you guys doing first? Okay, so first we're going to do the apple. So I'm just going to do this. So you can use any kind of apple, like Granny Smith apple, Red Delicious. If you guys don't know what like those kind of apples are, you can use any apple you have in hand. So you're just going to need to just you can just you can peel the apple skins, but if you want to leave it out, I mean, if you want to keep it in, you can keep it in. I'm just doing this. Yeah, and also you're gonna add. Now you're gonna add your 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and we're going to mix. Okay, so I'm still mixing. I mean, I'm still peeling the apples. So if you guys want to if you guys you can use any kind as much apples as you can. I'm doing a single serving in a mug, but if you guys are going to use a 9x13 pan, you can use 4 to 5 apples to fill up the pan. If you want to do a mug one, if you want to change it into like if you want to do a mug, 1 to 2 apples is okay. I'm doing 1.5 apples because you don't want to fill it up because you want a little more. You want half for apples and then the other half for the biscuit cobbler. So now I'm finished making my dry ingredient mixture, and it looks like this, like a brownie mix. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a pinch. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. My 1 tablespoon of milk. And a dash of oil. You could use butter, melted butter if you like. I'm gonna mix it together. A little bit more. Okay, so like I said, and like if you just came, I'm making a mug apple cobbler, and I'm making a mug brownie. I'm making a microwave brownie, and also our theme is going to be microwave desserts. So you guys can look along. Also, like I said like I pinned in the live chat, you guys can cook along with us. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm done. I'm done peeling. So now I'm just going to actually not done peeling. Let's do a little more. And I hope you guys are cooking along with us. Okay, so I'm done. So I'm gonna cut it into very thin pieces. And also, if your dough is not really if your dough is not really turning into a dough and it's still dry, you can add an additional 1 tablespoon of milk. Okay, so I'm just cutting it into very thinly. I'm gonna put it in a mug. plans. I'm only gonna do one apple because I just noticed that it's good. It's big enough. Enough. So just almost done. Okay. Also, hi Nahum. And also, we didn't do a live stream yesterday. We're good, but we didn't do a live stream yesterday. We do live streams every Saturday. I told you that for last Saturday. Yeah. So I think you're talking about another channel because we didn't do it yesterday. Okay. So I'm done peeling my apples, and I don't need this, so I'm just going to cut this, and I'm going to eat it later. I don't want to waste apples. And also, if you guys don't, also like if you're like me and if you accidentally don't eat it, don't trash it because you don't want to waste food. Because you shouldn't waste food. So anyway, so you can just use it, do it for another use. That's the best solution. So never ever waste food. Never. It's not good to waste food. I don't like wasting food. What? Okay, so I'm just going to. So I'm going to save that for later. And I'm just going to put all that here. And trash this. But then you don't want it to get brown, so I'm just going to use a line. I have free hands. So I'm just going to okay, so I'm just going to save it for later because I'm eating it. So now I'm going to put the rest. I'm going to put my brown sugar into this mixture. I'm going to put my lemon. Okay, so and also you can put some cinnamon. This is a very good thing you should add. You should add, not should add. So you can put some more cinnamon. Enough cinnamon. And now I'm going to put nutmeg. This is optional. If you don't have nutmeg, that's totally fine. You can just leave it out. Nutmeg is optional. It's gonna add a little more tang to the cobbler. And then it's going to add some cornstarch. Very good thing to add. Okay, so I'm just going to a little bit because you want it to be a little thick. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla. Oh, sorry, vanilla extract. Oh, you meant last week now? Oh, it's okay. And I'm gonna put a little salt, and then I'm gonna mix it together with my fork. I like the classical. You like the classical music? Yep. So now, now look at that. It looks so awesome. So now I'm just going to I'm going to trash this all up. I'm going to save this line because I can use it to have some traces for it. So I'm just going to trash this all. So always clean up your workspace because you don't want it to, because always clean up your workspace is like a very important one in cooking. So always clean up your workspace because if you don't clean up your workspace and keep piling up, it's gonna be much more harder work. So when you clean it up, you don't need to worry about it later on. Okay. So my apples are ready to go. And I'm just going to put it in here. And now I'm going to learn Cobbler. Yay! Cobbler time. Okay, I have my flour. Put it in here. Put my powdered sugar. My fourth cup of powdered sugar. And then I'm going to put my baking powder. You don't want to put too much. You just want to use a half teaspoon of baking powder. Don't put too much because that's going to change the flavor. And baking powder changes flavor a lot. So, okay. So, and now I'm going to put my cube butter into this. So now I'm going to put on my glove. And also, new people, hello, I'm making a microwave brownie cookie, and I'm making a mug apple cobbler. So now I'm in the process of mixing it up together with my hands, like to make it into like that'll clean up later. And also, always always fold your sleeves because it's gonna be messy if you don't. It's gonna be all messy. So now, when you clean, it has clean sleeves. Okay, so and also it's better to use a food processor. Thank you so much, Area Kitchen. Also, if you want to, I'm simply with my hand because I'm making a very small amount. But if you're making like a 9x13 or 8x8 pan, or we're gonna like make it for a big family, it's the best opportunity. You should always use you should use a food processor because it will be much more easier for you. So I am done mixing with my hands. So now I'm going to gradually add my milk. Also, like I said before, you can change it. This is a substitute for half and half. Half and half is a type of cream. So substitutes for half and half is milk and heavy cream. Now I'm adding my milk gradually because you want it to be a dough. I'm just adding my milk. Okay, so I finished my dough. Looks like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my chocolate chips. Remember, this is just only an add-on, not mandatory. You can add anything you'd like, or better, you leave it out. I like adding add-ons because it's much better and it's much more fun. Like adding to, but it's your choice all the time. Your choice. And if we can make it, you guys can definitely make it. Wow, my dough is actually coming really good. Look at my beautiful dough! Looking very, very good. So, and like you said before, you guys can cook along with us. In the end, we're going to put our our recipes, both of our recipes in the description box below. So in the end, we're going to write that down, okay? Don't worry. In the measurements. And also, so now my dough is ready. So it's now time to put it in the microwave. But before we do that, I have to I have to put it in my plate. So I'm just going to put this in here. There. Putting this right here. Okay. And then I'm going to just push it flat. exaggerating my skin. Your cheek and got the soul, that's a banana. Hey, I make my best observable, that's the other. Okay, so I'm done with my apple cobbler slaughter mixture, and it looks like this. It looks awesome. So now I'm going to put that in the top. You guys don't have. I like putting it in. I like putting it in lumps because when you put it in lumps, it looks much better. Because like when you put it in lumps like this, and then you put it in different lumps. When it's done, it's going to be. When it's done, it's going to rise like that, and it's going to look very pretty and awesome. So now my brownie cookie, not that ready, looks like this. Looks so pretty. Before I put it in the microwave, I'm gonna clean up my workspace. And also, you guys, when you put the flour like this, with the dough like that on the top of the apples, don't worry don't think, oh my gosh, it's not perfect. It's not gonna look good. No, it's fine. The purpose of the apple cobbler, when you're putting it on, it isn't half perfect. When it's in lumps, that's actually the best thing. It looks much better when it's in lumps than when it's like on the perfect shape. Okay, so my sister always says, and I quote, it does not matter about the look, it matters about the taste. Some of the people think that it matters by the taste but not the look. It matters by the look but not the taste. But even though it looks awful and when you taste it, it tastes amazing, I like it better when it doesn't look good and it just tastes amazing. But I like it a lot. I don't really like it when it looks so good, but when you taste it, it doesn't really taste that good, or it's like too bitter. Yeah. Finish other sentences. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it together. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I'm just gonna top it out with some cinnamon. Just want to know that one works. Okay, so I'm topping that with cinnamon. This is optional. All of them has the option to leave things out. This one, a little salt on top. Okay, so ready? Yes, this looks amazing. So before I put it in, I'm gonna clean my teeth like my sister is doing right now. Okay. Examine my skin, your cheek and the soul. Examine my skin, your cheek and the soul. And also, if you guys just came, I'm making our theme for today is microwave desserts, and I'm making a mug apple cobbler, and I'm making a microwave brownie cookie. Not a mug brownie cookie, but it's a microwave one. Okay, so okay, so I made a big mess, so I'm cleaning it up. Okay, so thank you all for these nice comments, and also it's so nice to see you all watching us make these wonderful recipes, and we hope you stay tuned on all of our videos. Okay, so our things are ready, so now we're going to cook them. So I'm going to cook mine first. I'm just going to cook it for about like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this over here. So in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, when it starts to grow, I'm going to take it out so it doesn't get stuck to the thing I'm putting on top won't get stuck to the biscuit. So I'm starting it now. And wait for the magic to happen. Okay, I'm just making it more flat. I actually I don't think I ever tried a brownie cookie. So I'm very excited to see how this turns out. And I never tried a mug apple cobbler. I tried an apple cobbler before, but not a mug one. And also, if you guys have questions, come on, chat it so we can answer it for you. And if you have questions about our personality, you guys can check the TwinChefs interview. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna try. So I accidentally put it for too long and it got stuck. So I'm just trying to fix it up. So this is my first time ever doing this, and I'm very excited to try this. I never made a apple cobbler. This is my second time making an apple cobbler. Trying an apple cobbler for the first time I'm actually making it. It's turning out good. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so if you have any questions, again, we can answer them for you. And if you have any questions about personality, you guys can check out the TwinChefs interview. Okay, and also my sister, all the time, you guys can actually do chunks if you have like your Hershey bar or something like that. You can always like get a knife and just cut it up, and then after that you can you can just put it in the dough like other than chocolate chips, or you can chocolate chunk cookies or or. And our theme for today is microwave desserts, and I'm making a microwave brownie cookie, and she's making an apple cobbler. A mug apple cobbler. A mug apple cobbler. Smells good. Like that. Ready? It's an apple cobbler. Okay, so I'm going to cook mine right now. So how you cook this brownie, you don't cook it like for a straight minute or how many watts your microwave is. It depends, but you don't cook it for a straight 1 minute or something like that because the center is going to get burnt and you do not want that in the cookie. So what we're going to do is we put this in. And also, you guys, look at my apple cobbler. It looks amazing. Okay, so what we have to do is we close it, and we're going to microwave it for 20 seconds. Okay, and also, guys, if you guys want us to make anything else in our next individual videos, like we do every other day. Now I'm going to do we're going to do the individual videos every other day, and we're going to do the bake off every Saturday. So you guys can tell us what theme we should do, or what kind of videos we should do, what we should make, because that's still always okay. So now I cook for 20 seconds, right? Now I'm gonna cook for 20 more seconds because we want to do it we do 20 seconds and stop, 20 seconds, another 20 seconds, then stop, and then I'm gonna do 15 seconds, then stop, 5 seconds, then stop. I'm just taking this. Not now, but I'm just taking. I can get. The cookie's actually growing inside. My apple cobbler is tasting so good. You can smell the apple and the biscuit. Oh, and also just to tell you, the apple cobbler, so an apple crisp and an apple cobbler is a little different. So an apple crisp is basically the same apple filling, but except on the top, it's an oat topping. But for an apple cobbler, it's the same exact apple filling and the apple crisp. And then also, the apple cobbler has a biscuit topping. Okay, so now it looks like this. Wow. And I'm going to microwave it for 15 seconds now. Oh, that's big. I know. I'm actually really surprised. Bye. And you guys can go on with us like we said before. Okay. Let's sing a melody. Okay, actually, my 15 seconds are over, and it looks like this. Wow. And now I have to cook it for 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And then brownie cookie is gonna be ready. Or you should 1 second. Anyhow, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The magic's here. It's ready. I'm gonna do that next work. You don't? It's frosting biscuit. As you can see, my cookie is ready and it looks like this. And you can see all the cracks in here. Ooh, it smells so good. We'll check. Perfect. Okay, and like I said before, you guys can see, look at that. It looks amazing. I'm going to get a cold. Okay. So you can try. I'm gonna wait till my sister's here. Huh? I have to cool for a few seconds. Okay. Then when my sister is cooling, and my sister's dessert is cooling, I'm gonna try my apple cobbler. Very soft. Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. No. Oh gosh, it's cooked perfectly. Try it. Smell one. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to take it out. I think it has to cook for an additional it tastes so good. I love it so much. Look at the apple. It's so good. It looks like caramel, but it's not caramel. It looks awesome. I'm gonna come right back. Okay, I'm gonna come right back. Look at at that. This is an apple that looks very good. And look at the biscuit. Come closer. Oh, wow. Okay, so my sister's cooling herself down, and I'm going to try to take this out. I'm trying to slide it out. And that's so amazing. I mean, it tastes amazing. Look at the biscuit. What I want. I cooked it perfectly. You need to be cooked for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It depends on the watts of your microwave. Some microwave is bigger or smaller, and that counts. So in my I think it's minus 1250 watts. 1250. So, and it depends on your amount of watts. From mine, if you guys have the same exact thing, it's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to take this. You have to cook it for 1 minute, take it out, and then put it on for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. And after that, it'll be ready, and it's amazing. And for me, it's kind of easy to come out, so I'm just going to eat it with a fork. I cooked it for 1 minute and 10 seconds on 1,250 watts, and it depends on how many watts is in your microwave. So don't just go ahead and do 1 minute and 10 seconds in your microwave because it depends on how many watts there are. So let me taste. Mm. Wait. I have to eat myself. First, let's try it inside. Not too much. I'm gonna try to go in the apple. Okay. Let's say cheers. Go until you're done. Ready? So I'm gonna take another piece. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. This tastes good. This tastes very, very good. 2 thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. 5,000 thumbs up. You guys can judge from the chat. Come on, judge. I love your apple cobbler. I love your microwave brownie cookie. I actually never tried a mug apple cobbler. I tried an apple cobbler a few months ago when I made it. And we're going in our future individual video. We're going to show you guys how to make an apple cobbler, and we're going to show you guys how to make a real the best brownie ever. So and the brownie cookies in the future. So let's end it with a Masmode. Okay. So the buwan sa kudus araw na kami. Exabe maskan, yachik and ediso, nasa tanaha. Exabe maskan, yachik and ediso, nasa tanaha. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Exabe maskan, yachik and ediso, nasa tanaha. Exabe maskan, yachik and ediso, nasa tanaha. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Kaya na subsibo, raziyada nasan. Bye, and let's end it with. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share with all your friends and family, and click on the notification bell below so you never miss any of our awesome new videos. And don't just watch this video, make it Zimbachu Atius Sinut. Ciao. Bye. We love you guys. Don't forget to watch our 5th bake off next Saturday. Bye. And don't forget to watch our individual videos.